If you ever quick in a rush to have some babies, I suggest you get prepared. Are you ready for your babies and stuff? The rush to get someone pregnant and not someone up. I mean, to be a real person in life, you know what I'm saying? You got to make sure you can afford baby powder and then not use someone else's money to do so or anything like that. I'm talking about, you got to make sure you get some Pampers or diapers and anything else. Therefore, I mean, you got to be planned, for this stuff. Don't rely on WIC all the time or anything like that. You know what I mean? You should be able to prepare. If you're balling, you don't need to go ask. Especially if you say you're balling, you got so much money. You shouldn't be asking anybody else for something because it's not what the country could do for you. It's what it can do for your country. So, truth, action, and deed. Now, I practice what I preach. I could keep myself, under control. I could talk about this. So, as in, if we were to set example, if someone to set example, see, I graduated high school, didn't skip any classes. With the technical school, I went to janitorial, environmental service. Yes, buffering up, right, down, left. Yeah, so well, everyone always liked to make fun of the janitor and stuff like that. I didn't really, but they didn't understand that you know, you know, and no, hey, nobody, you shouldn't treat nobody like say that you think you're better than it because see, some people tend to forget. 4th of July. It seems like how can you be so free one day and the next minute you're slave to work again? That's crazy, right? See, a lot of people want to make it hard on the people that not to get a job. Some like me or like more. I'm one of those people, and it's understandable, and this is the reason why I love what I do, and I am thankful because guess what? There's important jobs that if people observe and analyze, some people need to stop trying to do things to certain people before they know what's good for them. Because the more that you do stuff, you're gonna see, and you're gonna find out what could really happen to you. You try to belittle, and you try to not. I think some of y'all need to stay in lane. Realize what thought process people have. People say they could be smart with a whole bunch of words, big words, and dictionary words. Anybody could be, smart, saying like that, wise, okay? Even as smart, are you smarter than a fifth grader? I mean, you seen that show? And some of them adults think they're adults, but really ain't smarter than a fifth grader. So I would humble themselves, you know what I mean? So, like, regardless, there's people that can be grown and still can learn because there's people that that's why elders in marriages, what I'm saying, yeah, they have last longer marriages. you know they have 70 years. I've seen that they said they were together for 70 years. So some people need to understand that, hey, keep their legs closed if they can't be there for a kid or child. Are they ready for it? For anything like that, And that's important stuff to talk about because, there's a lot of kidnaps these days and stuff. And the people's thought process, just sometimes these days, it's just weird to me. If you're gonna, are you ready? Are you prepared? Gentle steps, baby steps, one day at a time. you know. Stop being a rush. Because who rushes? The devil. You know, you're supposed to live one day at a time. Because you already have, you know, things to, you know, to expect in one day. That's enough of this already is. But when people think, they're all this and they got all this stuff together, but does everyone got themselves together? I mean, when you pack it up, certain things, and you unravel certain things, and you see how things are and stuff like that, I could say a whole lot of things that people like to say they live luxurious, saying, but really, just really can't be seeing things the way you are, because brain smarts sometimes whatever however you are, that's not just going to always work. It's your heart intentions, okay? And just because it's the heart intention, because see, God judges the heart intentions. You see, when and He's the only one that knows, and there's nothing you could do a way to duck or outsmart. You cannot outsmart God. Okay, you cannot. You cannot hide. Whatever it is your thought processes were, even try to get someone caught up into something, or trying to think this about something, or do this and this and that. Doesn't really matter because your thought process just want to play observe and analyze. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about smart things. Observing, analyzing, playing Blues Clues, I Spy, whatever you want to do in life and in general. Whatever your thought process shows, that's your thought process. So, like I said before earlier when I did another video, because you got to understand this how you do. We want to talk about life coach and stuff, but you got to pick out the specks of own eyes. Okay? So, when before you can say something, you got to understand. So, whose thought process is yours? And be up and honest. Why hide about it? You shouldn't be ashamed, right? It's 2023. Everyone's should be acts anyway. Sometimes they act weird, and they say they're shameless. So, I share my everything out. Hey, look, but there's no excuse if you're a parent or whatever case may be, and you're stuck up on your phone and stuff. How can you have any kind of kidnaps, anyways? Are you on your? That goes to show me. Are you on your phone, or is your kid near you? So how's your kid getting kidnapped? So when you worry about this, you can't blame me for all that stuff because hey, I don't drive. I don't have kids, and I don't kidnap kids. And you see a video, there's no kids around me, so therefore I don't, And it's kind of weird, you gotta observe and analyze situations and like thoroughly, and not run away from. Sorry, you guys run away from your life or something, or something like that. Because in reality, it's crazy to me that people want to laugh at me because they think, oh, I don't get no put. Well, guess what? I had they shared that, but you see, I have self control now. Like, if you really see me any, man, hey, at least I'm not in a rush. Okay, at least And these days, you forget it's only getting hotter, right? But you guys complain about getting hotter. But when it rains, where you at in the rain? I'm in the rain dancing in it. I'm over here walking in it. Where's everybody else at? Saying I get splashed, but it's like Aquatica. And guess what? It does lightning. And guess what? I'm still out here walking while people over here like saying this and that. Well, it's kind of funny that I thought we were all supposed to have some fun. I thought, well, you used to do all that. You like to have fun. It's more than just music. It's more than music. Period. And guess what? I'm not here to be a party pooper. Go ahead, be the best rapper. I'm not here, like I said, to be 8 Mile. Never was trying to be that. I've been myself. I said it out and clear, things that I do. And, what I'm saying? I don't have to yell it. I mean, you should be able to hear. But wait, I forgot. If you ain't a, you know, you want to live in hate? See, I don't have to lie on a microphone. I mean, I can use imaginations and stuff and expand it. But for little time that I've been where I'm at, or whatever situation, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But God bless this home though. I bless everybody's house, and I pray too. And love people's relationship, marriages, all of that. I pray. And that's what I could do. That's the only thing really much you could do, if I have money or not. I mean, at least I could sit down around rich people, supposedly, right? They call me a scrub, right? But it's kind of funny though. People ball from scrubs too. I learned about that. You know what I'm saying? People ball off of them too. And it's crazy though. But see, my hands are not lazy, by the way. Lazy hands make a man poor. So, regardless, people say that they have so much money, but they want a ball. So thoroughly, I don't actually sweep things underneath the rugs. I live what I say, for real. I never needed a gun. Nope. I never needed all that. I didn't need to be a thug. Even the best rappers have inspirations. Even thugs have inspirations. Those thug rappers, people on street, they have inspirations. You know where they all came about before, like Tupac and Big, wasn't it Easy E and all of them? They all have inspirations. And look at the lifestyles. If you technically think about it, in reality, let's talk about real. Real recognizes real. It's a pattern. Then everyone turns out to be alike one after another. They ain't themselves no more. They become everybody else. People like to talk about in a rap how real they are. Let's talk about it in a rap, and that's what it is. I mean, am I in the streets or am I in church? Am I preaching what I preach? Practice what I preach? Am I everywhere? You know what I'm saying? Just like this. If you want to learn, you want to do it the right way. You know what I'm saying? This on truth, way, the life. When do I claim to be a thug? When did I ever need to do that? When did I ever need to be in the streets? When did I need, what I'm saying? And even so, therefore, I just keep it real. On and off the mic. And I never judge, and plus I never judge any genre there is. Now, did I? Nope, I care less about your top fives, whoever you are. I never say Christian rap was whack. I never said, did I? And no, I didn't. I didn't really hate. No, 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 no. You know what I'm saying? It's just in general. And if the shoe fits, wear it. You know what I mean? So, I mean, hey, I said my own stuff and I ate my own crap. Remember? I had boxes over my head and ate my own crap. So, I admitted to my own stuff, highlights and all. You know what I'm saying? I my ups and my downs and my shortcomings, all that stuff. I admitted to my weaknesses, my shit. I showed you everything. I shared everybody my personal stuff that you never could ever imagine. I shared my Gmails. I shared basically much anything that the presidents don't even do. So what I mean, it is what it is. So I become so. If a lot, I don't like it's just well, they do this on purpose. People do this on purpose, but it's more than philosophy. It's a principality, and it's about being yourself and not being ashamed of it. And you can't hide yourself. So being a person of like that, you see how they turn it down and up and then like that. But that's what they do. But you think I run away from it? Guess where I'm at? I dwell in Christ richly, whether it's light on or off. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, does it really matter if this and that? But I never had to hide anything. But do you all? Think that to yourselves. God bless you all. Grow up, by the way. High five.